Hi, today is Friday, February 26th. I'm Mike Malcolm, and here's what's coming up at the Church of St. Mary. I want to thank everybody who watched or came, especially in person, to see Patty Schneier, our parish mission speaker. Those talks were streamed far and wide, and they're only available right now on the parish website at churchofstmary.com/mission. If you missed it, you can go back to that page and watch any of the talks. Patty was fantastic, and we appreciate her generosity in letting us keep those talks up. I want to pause for a moment to thank the people who advertise on the back of our bulletin, but especially to thank the people who make our bulletin. I got a call last Friday from a sales rep from the company that makes these bulletins at no cost to the parish. And he apologized because they hadn't arrived for the past 2 weeks. And I'm sorry too. But looking at the bigger picture, these are printed in Austin, Texas, which is just now thawing out following that horrible ice and snowstorm that devastated Texas. So in the light that they didn't have water, they didn't have heat, they didn't have power, when power came back on at their print shop in Austin, the first thing that he did was start calling clients and apologizing. I told him there's really no need to apologize. And although life would have been nicer here with bulletins, we can't complain because we had pretty reliable electricity and water and heat. And I told them we hope that things get better quickly for them in Texas. And I'm happy to see that it looks like things have. But thank you to all of you parishioners who advertise on the back of this bulletin. This week, we will have bulletins after Mass. Good job, people at Trinity Publications. Work goes on in the construction site. So with that above-mentioned ice and snow, it's not a good idea, I'm told, to pour a foundation over frozen ground. That makes sense. So they waited, and now activity is furiously happening out there as they prep the site for the pouring of the foundation. When that happens, believe me, I'm going to be putting it all over the parish's social media outlets so you can see video of that exciting moment. The search for a principal of the School of St. Mary continues. The search committee was active all the way through the snowstorm, the ice break that we had. And especially Mr. John Hanisch was doing phone interviews with applicants. They have since started interviewing some of the clients in person. All at the same time, they're still accepting new applications to it. So kudos to the search committee, especially Mr. John Hanisch. Fridays of Lent are here. Last Friday was spectacular. In addition to the 6:30 and 9 o'clock Mass on Friday mornings, Father Jack and Father Vince have added a 5:30 p.m. Mass. That takes place in the church. And then immediately following that is Stations of the Cross. Around the same time, the Knights of Columbus are providing a fish dinner available for donation. Last Friday, it was crazy how many people came through. I went outside a few times as the Knights were carrying completed dinner orders out to people's cars, and I never saw a time when that line of cars was not shorter than probably 5 or 10 people. The Knights say that they served about 200 dinners. So great job, Knights. If you're interested, you can pre-order some dinner at churchofstmary.com/fish. Now, looking further ahead quickly, in addition to the Women's Ministry Book Study Set Afire and Father Vince's book study, Lent Lunch, coming up on March 4th, the Women's Ministry is going to have a Lenten Contemplation. More information about that is available on the church website. Looking a little further ahead, this is exciting. There is going to be a Lenten concert. So you remember that Sarah Coburn concert last Advent? It was fantastic. Same kind of thing is coming up, but with a more penitential feel, on March 24th, a Lenten concert here at the Church of St. Mary. It's going to be available for you to come in person, or you can watch a live stream of it. So great job, Lyndon Meyer. Thank you so much. A little bit further ahead, the Home Improvement Ministry is going to have a work day on April 10th. That's a long ways out, but it doesn't hurt right now to go to the church website, churchofstmary.com/HIM, and you can complete forms if you wish to volunteer your skills or if you wish to receive some of those skills from parishioners. So thank you so much to Jack Cruz and the Home Improvement Ministry gang. And then finally, Carla Lechner was an excellent St. Mary Preschool director. She retired last year, and what has she been doing with her time? She has been busy working with parishioner Tim Spanier to create the St. Joan of Arc ministry. Now, this is a freedom ministry. It has to do with healing and deliverance and specific prayer. So there is already a St. Mary prayer ministry. And if you wish, you can go online to churchstmary.com/pray and submit your prayer request, and people will pray for you starting that day. If you prefer a different type of prayer, well, people will pray with you. It's more of an in-person thing. You can go learn about the Freedom St. Joan of Arc Healing and Deliverance Ministry. You can also probably find these brochures in the chapel or in the vestibule. You guys take care, stay warm, enjoy this slightly warmer weather, and I will see you sometime soon.